I just know it's my time. All I see is the destination that I'm trying to get to. I think I'm the smartest fighter on the planet Earth. I don't just beat guys. I'm the type of fighter that dominates people. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You better be ready, boy.
And bring the greatness. He's daring to be great. And I think that Terence Crawford done it against Canelo Alvarez, and I believe that Shakur Stevenson does it against Teofimo Lopez.
With just days remaining in the matchup, Ade Oladipo remarked that he does not understand why Teofimo Lopez is not being given many chances of winning this fight. He pointed out that while many fighters hesitate to take on someone with Shakur's style, Lopez is a fighter who has done exceptionally well against this style in particular. He further emphasized that the level of preparation Teofimo has put in this time raises his chances to a very high level, concluding that Lopez should make the boxing community aware of his abilities by winning on January 31st.
And I think too many people are sleeping on Teofimo Lopez without realizing Teofimo Lopez has done the best homework you can do in preparation for Shakur. And what I mean by this is Shakur is a slick southpaw, right? An incredible boxing southpaw. Let's not forget Teofimo Lopez has beaten an incredible elite boxing southpaw in Vasily Lomachenko.
Like Oladipo, Jareth Davis also highly applauded Teofimo for the fights he has fought in the 140-pound division. He underlined that Lopez has shown in various matchups that he always has a chance of winning, no matter which style he goes against. According to him, although Shakur has one of the toughest styles in the sport of boxing, the fighter with the ability to crack this style is Teofimo Lopez, and he can surely do it.
Teo Lopez, universally accepted as the #1 in that division. Brilliant victories in his career over Josh Taylor, and prior to that Vasyl Lomachenko. I think a true victory over Vasyl Lomachenko. If anyone can upset the ascent of Shakur Stevenson up the pound for pound list, up the weight divisions, it's the spoiler that is Teo Lopez. I've watched a lot of them together in the build-up, and I like the way Teo is.
On the other hand, while replying to Jareth Davis, Spencer Oliver was quick to assert that being good does not mean you are at Shakur's level. He agreed that Teofimo can be very dangerous if he comes into the ring with no issues. However, he stated that Stevenson knows how to rise to big occasions, as he always performs consistently. He also clarified that, given the importance of this contest for Shakur, the level of struggle his opponent will face to beat him is going to be very huge.
This is his chance now to become that superstar, that all-time great. You know, not just a generational great, but an all-time great. And I've really believed that. Like I've always said, Shakur Stevenson for me will emerge as this great fighter, and I think this is his fight right now. I think that he wins this fight as well. Teofimo Lopez blows hot and cold, but when he's good, he's really good. Vasyl Lomachenko was an outstanding performance. Then he got derailed by George Kambosos in the fight after that, and just seemed to lose his way a little bit, but in recent times looks back to his best. It's a fascinating fight.
However, Shakur Stevenson is wrapping up his training camp for the Teofimo clash, and this camp has shown the very best version of Shakur. His commitment level has been clearly visible in every workout he completed throughout camp. Now, with only days remaining, he and his team are hoping for the very best victory possible on fight night. According to them, having prepared harder than previous camps, the reward will be even bigger, with Shakur securing one of the biggest victories of his career in dominant fashion on that night.
I'm not trying to put on all that muscle and all that extra shit. They keep talking about skills pay the bills, and that's what's going to show up on fight night.
We're looking for still this here fight with Teofimo. I know we can guarantee you for sure, 100% he's going to be ready.
This camp feel way different from previous camps.
Most importantly, as Terence Crawford also joined his camp for this clash, opening thoughts on him saw Shakur assert that learning from the best always keeps you ahead of what you can achieve normally. He further confirmed he always gets ready very hard for every guy he goes against. However, this time the atmosphere was far more intense. In his view, Bud has been key to his previous fight successes, and Crawford's involvement in this camp also ensures he is fully prepared from every angle inside the ring on fight night, with confidence, assuredly.
People around me challenge me and push me and take me to the next level, and I think that's what keeps me at my sharpest. Terence Crawford, that's my big brother. I love him to death. I feel like If he wasn't in my career and in my life, it'd have been very difficult getting to the level that I got to. He kind of told me is take every guy serious. Seeing him and seeing how he prepared for guys who I know that it's not on his level, it kind of turned me up to make sure that I do the same.
Besides Shakur's assertions, another important personality, O'Shaquie Foster, highlighted the battle as the greatest gift for the fans. He stressed that what makes this matchup highly competitive and interesting is the kind of style both possess. Both fighters were appreciated for never holding back in the ring and always trying to win. Foster further explained that either of them can make fight night easy if the opponent shows any kind of weakness in his style or overall approach.
I think it's a great fight. Stylistically, I think it's up and down as far as you can't favor no side stylistically because you got Teo that's super athletic. You got Shakur that like to control distance, but you know, I think Teofimo with the athleticism and certain things that he'll be able to close it in certain parts of the fight. So I think it's going to be an interesting fight.
He further implied that although Shakur has been given more support from the boxing world, Teofimo Lopez can be very shocking if he appears at his full potential. Echoing previous figures, he also declared that Lopez must use the best of his natural talents and, along with this, craft some really sharp strategies against Stevenson. However, Foster also clarified that failing to show improvement in this contest could create many difficulties for Teofimo because Shakur is probably the fighter with the highest ring IQ and strong game awareness.
The athleticism, mostly, and it seems like he do pretty good against southpaws. I mean, Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, that's two different styles, two different sizes, and he made it look kind of easy with both of them. So we'll just have to see, man. I think it's gonna be an interesting stylistic matchup because we don't know what we're gonna get. It could be a boring 12-round fight, or you know, it could heat up to where Teofimo make him take chances, so we'll see.
Moving forward, from the very start, Shakur Stevenson had a whole different level of dedication. He went to camp with the utmost haste and commitment as soon as the battle was announced. There were no shortcuts, no wasted movements, and no relaxing in time. He recognized right away the threat posed by Lopez, a fighter who has the power to alter everything with a single, flawless strike, because he was aware that every preparation session had to demonstrate championship intent, accuracy, and respect for the work ahead of him. This fact required him to be completely focused, disciplined, and responsible. There was no tolerance for error at any point during this difficult trip leading up to fight night. Throughout the camp, he pushed himself through unique workouts, drills, and exercises designed to remove every weakness. His days were layered with intensity, blending conditioning, timing, defense, and mental sharpness. He treated Teofimo's power as a constant threat, preparing responses for every possible exchange. Nothing was left untouched in his style, as repetition became a tool for perfection rather than comfort. Every day of the camp preparation phase required him to be fully present, which forced him to adapt, adjust, and refine instincts under stressful circumstances, exhaustion, and controlled chaos in preparation for the ultimate test, which was now rapidly and mercilessly approaching. However, with the passage of days, the entire camp elevated together, each individual contributing energy and belief toward one goal. Intensity rose naturally, feeding off shared purpose and accountability. Drills got more difficult, recuperation more deliberate, and sparring sharper. Shakur took in everything and set a good example by being persistent and hungry. He was forced to step outside of his comfort zone by the surroundings, which strengthened his fortitude and preparedness. Every little aspect, from timing corrections to defensive responses, was crucial and was reinforced every day until confidence became second nature. The objective was straightforward but brutal, to be unbeatable in both execution and mindset when it counted most that night.
Straight boom, straight shot, like right here. Boom, there you go. But you gotta make sure you step. Bam. That's when the run out. When the trying to run, there you go.
Even if I don't feel the same way that he's feeling at the moment, it don't matter. I still want to hear him out and try to understand what he's saying.
If you hear, what do you think he can throw? The hook, because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student.
Furthermore, now with only days remaining, the workload has not eased. Shakur can still be seen training with even greater intensity than when camp began. Physical sharpness is maintained, but the primary focus has shifted towards strategy and adaptability. Multiple game plans are being refined, covering every version of Teofimo, from reckless aggression to patient exchanges. Shakur revisits drills repeatedly, not to learn, but to confirm readiness. Every move is examined one last time to make sure reflexes are instinctive under tension, swiftness, and instability inside the ring. Her instincts must dominate without hesitation or doubt at all that night. Overall, every clash matters when building a legacy, but this one carries deeper meaning for Shakur. He has faced doubts about his ability to manage power, but he has welcomed them as motivation. The purpose of this camp was to use readiness rather than words to address those questions.
All that more pressure stuff don't mean nothing. As long as I'm like locked in and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing, nothing else matters around me. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a 4-weight world champion. He got a lot of weaknesses though. He's a very good fighter, but I do see a lot of weaknesses. He's not gonna correct them overnight. It's gonna be the same Teo that we done seen 1,000 times before.
He is committed to controlling risk and silencing detractors. Fans ought to prepare for the most fully realized version of him to date, developed via unshakable perseverance and faith. He challenged himself to become better every day while in camp, and that development is now positioned to define his path to greatness on the largest stage imaginable for everyone in attendance very soon.
Straight, boom, straight shot, like right here. Boom, there you go. But you gotta make sure you step. Bam. That's when the run out. When the trying to run, there you go.
Even if I don't feel the same way that he's feeling at the moment, it don't matter. I still want to hear him out and try to understand what he's saying.
If you hear, what do you think he can throw? The hook, because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student.
On the other hand, Teofimo Lopez accepted this fight with Stevenson to prove himself once again on the biggest stage. Like his opponent, he has always been questioned for certain aspects of his game, from consistency to discipline and focus. This matchup became personal because it represents a chance to answer every doubt at once. Teofimo is not chasing noise or headlines. He is chasing validation through performance. From the start of camp, he was certain that this battle would determine his path, and he gave his all to preparation, which is a reflection of his pride, hunger, and confidence in his capacity to succeed when all is at stake. In the camp, the level of work Lopez has put speaks louder than any promise. He is preparing to rule. He is not only discussing winning. His daily routine has been harsh, beginning with lengthy morning practices centered on discipline and conditioning, followed by hours in the gym honing timing, power, and technique. His effort continues well after the day is over. His endurance has reached new heights as night runs and long recuperation periods have become the norm. To ensure he is ready for the velocity, anxiety, and intensity this fight requires, every day has been planned to harden his physique and sharpen his attention. Physically, this camp has been about building strength and durability. In order to shape his body to its best state, Teofimo has devoted lengthy hours to training sessions. With a focus on strength, harmony, and consistent output, heavy bag work has been merciless. Reaction quickness, forcefulness, and sequences are all enhanced with the use of pads and mitts. Each activity was repeated until it became second nature. The plan has been to go into the ring powerful and self-assured, knowing that his body can sustain his goals throughout each round. One of the most serious camps of his career to date is reflected in this preparation.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. When you hook in, double hook. Good guy. Good.
Moreover, Teofimo is focused on a single result as the last few days get near. The only goal is to win. He is unfazed by the lack of outside assistance in this conflict. His faith stems from the people in the camp, the effort he has made, and the devotion of those who support him. He comprehends that opinions or expectations will not determine what comes out of this dispute. Rather, it will rely on what transpires on that particular night, because he recognizes that ability, precision, and passion will figure into whether or not he wins. This insight has strengthened his focus and made him both calm and dangerous. Overall, Teofimo Lopez has prepared for war. Distractions have been eliminated from this training camp, leaving only purpose. Knowing the significance of the occasion and its implications for his legacy, he has accepted the task. Fans can anticipate a tough, aggressive, and fit fighter who is prepared to take on one of the most formidable opponents. Teofimo is expected to perform well because of the severity and intensity of this camp. His preparation ensures that he will enter the ring prepared to fight with everything he has, leaving nothing behind when the bell rings, regardless of the result. Considering all these things, the boxing community's joy for this clash has doubled with just 2 to 3 days remaining before the contest. Enough predictions and beef have already been heard, and now fans cannot wait to see which fighter stands by his words and whose predictions are proven true inside the ring. It has been the most discussed topic in boxing conversations over the past few weeks. From local fans to top analysts, promoters, and fellow fighters, everyone has spoken about this matchup. Going into this battle, Teofimo fans want to see him leave the ring with a triumphant smile, while Shakur fans believe they will celebrate after his victory. However, pure boxing fans are expecting a very good and highly competitive matchup on fight night. Now, in the end, what do you think? Who will win this clash? Though we have heard from you many times before, in boxing, opinions can change, and sometimes you start supporting the other contender. So let us know who you've got now. Are you sticking with your previous pick, or do you have a new prediction? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Along with this, if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel because your support is truly appreciated by us. Overall, thanks for watching, and stay tuned to this channel for further boxing updates and insights.